Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at BBC Doctor Who Series 1 to 4 and Specials Blu Ray collection. I feel like I said Blu Ray. Did I say Blu Ray or Blu Ray? Anyway, moving on. It's been a long day at work, by the way. So we've got on the front, we have the two doctors in this era. So we have Christopher Eccleston, who did season 1 marvelously and was the one that hooked me to Doctor Who. And then very quickly, my favorite Doctor, David Tennant. This is 10 discs. It's rated 12. And I've got to say, I do like how this looks. Now, there is a box set that has been released in America. And that release has series 1 to 13 as a whole. So looking at this on the outside, so far we've got this release. You could easily see them doing the next batch, which is 5 to 7, and that 50th anniversary special on 4 discs in a box set similar to this. So I hope this is just the beginning. If not, then I'm in big trouble in collecting steelbooks. So on the back, we have them both together as well. So I feel like this would fit very nicely on your shelf if it's just like that. And the next one would have sort of like Matt Smith. I feel like that works really, really well. And we have on the back the TARDIS. And then we've got includes all 55 episodes from Series 1 to 4, 2005 to 2008, plus the 10th Doctor's Specials, 2009 to 2010, which, if I remember rightly, had 5 sort of movie-ish episodes. Goodness, can't get my words out. Upscaled using the latest hardware conversion technology for Blu-ray, includes existing bonus features and a brand new interview with David Tennant and Russell T. Davies. So what I'm going to try to do, carefully bring this over like so. And then I'm going to turn this around, so I'm doing it this way. There we go. Right, so firstly we have Christopher Eccleston Series 1 on the top. And on the back, so it says it stars him and Billie Piper. Bonus features, well, there's not loads of bonus features. Doctor Who Confidential, commentary, interviews, behind-the-scenes features, and much more. But it doesn't really go into detail of what that much more is. I find it a little bit disappointing that this has not got John Barrowman on the back, because I'm sure at one point he was in the cast, right? I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've watched it, so that's a wee bit disappointing. In terms of the front, and I'll probably say this with all of them, it seems a bit empty. I like this bit. I like the background. It just seems empty with Christopher so far away, if that makes sense. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I know we've seen this many times. Where is the companion? Or the enemies, or something spectacular? You know, they've done wondrous jobs on these steelbooks. These steelbooks look amazing. And then you've delivered this, which seems a little bit lazy in my mind. So there we go. First problem is one of these has popped out. So disc 1, disc 2, and it's over 3 discs, which I think is... I might wrong. Can't get that. No, I'm right. 3 discs. Yeah, 3 discs. That's quite a lot to get in 3 discs. What, there was 13 episodes per season, if I remember correctly. Oh, I don't like this bit. This I'm not a fan of. So it's got more exciting products. Yeah, not a fan of that. Wasting my time. And then you've just got this, which is simply the picture, and then this is what episodes you've got in here. And oh, it does go into detail on the special features there. So if you want to pause that and have a look, you can do. Yes, I am that lazy that I'm not going to talk about each one. I've probably lost loads of viewers at this point. I'm sorry. Or am I? I think what the steelbooks did really well, don't get me wrong, I like this, is that they just had the episodes just nicely there on that back packet, etc. Okay, season 2. Once again, so we go from this blue to this sort of orange throughout, which I think is quite nice, depending on how you want it to look on your shelf, and depending if they do more of these. So there is that. So David Tennant and Billie Piper. Oh, do you know what? This has the episode. Do you know what? I'm really sorry, because the episodes are there. So the booklet inside is not actually needed at all, but they do it. I don't mind it. They do it. So I'm really sorry. I completely missed that. I completely didn't look at it for some reason. But, you know, if I had looked at it properly, it would have been a synthesis, etc. So this doesn't have the extra products. This literally has very, very straightforward, the little one page. Now, I think what makes that 2008, whatever it was, box set that I love, is my favorite box set of Doctor Who, was they had a little bit of synthesis. This is very, very light, as you can see, and almost a waste of paper. Now, don't get me wrong, I think there's 30 episodes per season, if I remember correctly, so it would have been nice if they could have filled this out a little bit, maybe, even with a couple of lines, but it's very, very simple, very, very basic, and that's what this box set is meant to be, I guess. Well, I say it's cheap and cheerful. Is it cheap? Probably not really. But I like the fact that the discs are all the same. I like the fact it's got the episodes on there as well. That I am a fan of. But I think that, from my perspective, I think the thing that I like about it most is that it is small and does not take up much space. There are the episodes again, and you've obviously got that Christmas special as well. One thing that I didn't mention about second series is that also has that Christmas special, the Christmas Invasion, which is David Tennant's obviously first episode. You know, this is probably my favorite season. I love this season. Once again, we've got the discs. So we've got 3 discs, nice and easy. Very, very simple. Oh, it's got the episode Blink. Oh, there's so many good episodes in this thing. The one where he ends up in the past. Oh, I love that. What was it? Yeah, the Family of Blood. Oh, yes. That 2-parter was absolutely stunning. Let's be honest. I love all of seasons 1 to 4 were just spot on. That's why he's my David Tennant. He's my David Tennant. Sorry, he's my Doctor. Goodness. I even tried calling him to get house calls. He never responds. On the back, there we go. And we had Catherine Tate, which was brilliant because she was like a fresh of breath air, because the 2 seasons before, as much as like Freema and Billy, they were almost like love interest, or they were interested in him, where, you know, Dave, obviously the Doctor had, you know, he loved Rose, but he didn't feel the same way about Martha Jones. Yeah, brilliant season once again. Back. So same format, I think, throughout, which I do like. The 3 discs, very, very nice and simple. Nice little piece of paper there. See, this is better. See, if they do it like this, it works, I think, really, really well, and sort of makes it, doesn't feel like an empty page as whatever season that was that I had. Special features. Yeah, Children Need Time Crash. I'm looking forward to some of those extras, some of those. I mean, I haven't seen that one for years. And then we go on to the final one, which is the Complete Specials, which has starring David Tennant. So they don't even though throughout this they had numerous people in that starring role, none of them have been credited with that. Which mean, what you could have. It's only a few more, but they've tried to keep it light and simple. So next, Planet of the Dead, The Winters of Mars. Yeah, so the 5 films that end David Tennant's tenure as a Doctor. Once again, very nice, simple. Yeah, 3 discs. In fact, the last disc is just extras by looks fit. here, End of Time Part 1, 2, and then the free. I like how that's been laid out really, really nicely. I do like that, and then the complete special. So once again, these do not take up much room. Got the specials on there. Does not take up much room. So let's have a look at it next to that, my favorite box set, so you can just see sort of size comparison. Bear in mind that is a DVD set and not a Blu-ray set. So just bear in mind that this is a DVD set from 2008, a very long time ago. It is a long time ago. Goodness, I can still remember those days now. But you can see how compact this is compared to this in terms of width. But even worse, I guess, I mean, the only way that I can look at this set is it's like a special set to show it off. I guess the one thing that I've always been frustrated about is that they didn't hold off on this and they got this in there, because then it would be the perfect set. But having that in one little nice neat set does work well for me. Even if you put it like this, if we're waiting, it still will fit nicely in a little DVD stand or whatever, depending on how you show it. I mean, you can have it like that. It just, there's no room at all being taken. I mean, this is still beautiful. I mean, I still love this. I mean, if I take out one of these box sets, so let's go for season 2. This is sort of thing that I mean, you know, there's 2 of them on there. There's the TARDIS in the background. This cover is better than that. And I guess the argument is this is something different, something new. Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta take these little things with a pinch of salt, etc. But the steel books and this have done this front cover better than that has. But you can see, I mean, how beefy that is. I mean, if I look at it like, I'm sorry, you know, that almost takes up 2 of those Blu-rays, etc. So from that perspective, you know, it certainly is that. And then that's just a very simple back cover for this. So there's some things that this does better than this would do. Now, does this trump the steelbook? Oh, I'm not so sure. The steelbooks are very slim. They look gorgeous, and they have gorgeous fronts and back. I think I would have a very, very hard time arguing that compared to this box set. This box set is very neat and very nice, and I still love it with a great deal. But this is, for me, still the best way for me to have this showcase, this set this case showcased, if I can get my words out. I'm so sorry, that was terrible. So definitely very happy with this. One thing that I wanted to do, so obviously I've not talked about any features or anything like that, because simply I don't know. But there is a gentleman on YouTube. Sorry, I'm just getting on in the background because I'm not, I didn't prepare myself for this. And I've completely lost it. I'm so sorry, you've got to be here, right? And now I'm going to try and say it, for goodness sake, right? Jason Mops Terrifying, well, I don't know if it's that saying. My phone stopped working. I'm so sorry. Why do you have to stop working right now? I was trying to be helpful here. And you're probably all described to this gentleman's anyway. Jason Knop's Terrifying House of... Why won't you show me the whole thing? Terrifying House of Obsession. I'm so sorry. That was the worst thing I've ever done. But I thought I'd mention Jason, because actually he's done a really good job in terms of asking the questions about, is this the best remastered Doctor Who that we have had? So anyway, I hope you like my video. If you do, please support my channel by subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you to those who are already subscribed to my channel. Make sure you look after yourself, and as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.